Before I get into this, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more real, emotional stories like this. And I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment below. Let me know what you would have done in my place. I still remember the exact moment it started to unravel. It was a Thursday night, the kind of ordinary Thursday that doesn't hint at anything extraordinary. I was scrolling to my phone when I saw it. A text from her, my wife, that made my stomach drop. I think I made a mistake last night. My fingers froze. My heart pounded in a way that was almost physical pain. Mistake? My mind raced, trying to convince myself it was just something small, a misunderstanding, a misplaced word, maybe even a joke. I read it again. Nothing funny here. At first, I told myself I was overreacting. Maybe she meant she forgot something. Or maybe it was just a vague confession about something inconsequential. But that night, I couldn't sleep. I checked the house. Her side of bed was warm, the smell of her shampoo lingering in the room. But she was quiet, too quiet. The next morning, I woke up hoping everything would be normal. But the bed was empty. And that's when it hit me. Her perfume lingered, but she was gone. No note, no goodbye. My calls went straight to voicemail. I left texts. Are you okay? Where are you? No reply. Just silence. Hours passed. My confusion grew into something heavier, an unnameable dread that tightened my chest. I started retracing the night before, small details that now felt like warnings I had ignored. The quiet way she laughed at her phone the evening prior, the sudden bathroom breaks, the hushed tones that didn't belong to me. I told myself I was imagining things, that I was being paranoid. But deep down, a cold truth was creeping in. By midday, I decided to check her phone, something I had promised myself I would never do. It was unlocked, sitting on the counter as if inviting me to look. My hand shook, but I tapped her messaging app. There it was. Messages between her and someone else, someone whose name I barely recognized. The words cut to me like a knife. Casual, intimate, full of jokes and plans I had no part in. My stomach twisted. I scrolled faster, searching for context, trying to find a reason that made sense. None existed. She had been seeing him for weeks. Weeks. The betrayal was not just physical. It was erosion of every memory I had cherished, every promise I had trusted. I sat down on the floor, head in my hands, replaying moments I had loved. The way she smiled at me during breakfast, the gentle kiss she gave me every morning. Each one now felt tainted, like a beautiful painting defaced by a single careless stroke. My mind couldn't accept it at first. How could the person I trusted most choose someone else over me without a single word of honesty? I wanted to confront her. I needed answers, closure, something to cling to. I drove to her office, only to find a receptionist telling me she left hours ago, early, claiming a personal emergency. No one knew where she had gone. My calls to her friends were met with awkward pauses and excuses. Everyone seemed to know something I didn't. And then it became clear she wasn't coming back. Not today, not tomorrow. And I wasn't the one she wanted anymore. The pain was sharp, but it was tinged with something heavier. Disbelief. The person I had shared my life with had made a choice that didn't include me. It wasn't just about losing her. It was a shattering of trust, the realization that everything I believed about us had been a carefully constructed illusion. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, and every memory felt like it mocked me. But the turning point came unexpectedly. I found a note she had left, tucked in a drawer I rarely opened. It wasn't an apology. It was a justification. She spoke of feeling trapped, unloved, unseen. She admitted her mistakes, but framed them in a way that didn't ask for forgiveness. It only explained her actions. Reading it, I felt the last piece of anger fade, replaced by something quieter. Understanding, not for her, but for myself. I didn't deserve to be invisible in my own marriage. I realized then that my disappearance, the empty bed, the unanswered calls, wasn't just about her leaving. It was about me reclaiming myself. I couldn't control her choices, but I could control my own life. I packed a small bag, left the house she had filled with memories that now stung, and walked out, not running, not escaping, but stepping into the first day of a life that belonged to me again. Some mornings, I still feel the ache of betrayal, the echo of her absence. But I also feel something stronger, resilience. Life didn't end when she cheated. It changed, yes. But I am still here, learning to love myself, learning to trust my own instincts, and learning that leaving can sometimes be the bravest form of survival. If you've been through something similar, I want to hear from you. Share your story in the comments. And remember, even when someone betrays your trust, you still have the power to rebuild, to walk forward, and to find the quiet strength that betrayal can never take away.